Thank you, everybody, for joining us again on Chamber Chat. We are pleased to have someone with us today that's a longtime Magnolian, and you probably see her around our community pretty often. Dani McDonough was with us today, and Dani, just want to start off as we normally do and kind of learn your story, your business story to begin with. How did you get started with mortgages, and how long have you been doing it, and that type of thing?
I have been in lending for quite a long time. I always say that I pretty much grew up in lending. When I was in my young 20s, I have a wonderful friend, Dina, who paid a headhunter to get a job at a finance company. And in the morning, I would catch a ride with her to our Federal Way office, and I would help in the morning before I went to my other job. I'd pull credit reports, I'd put in, part-time work, whatever they'd give me, I would be working. And through that process, I was able to get a name for myself and get hired on with that company part-time, then full-time, and then I was able to just work my way up through the ranks over time.
Nice. So I like to walk a lot, and I was over on Magnolia Boulevard recently, and I'm pretty sure I saw you and your husband, but you weren't walking. Can you describe what I did see?
Yes, Andy and I like to get out. He has an electric skateboard and I have an electric scooter. And so we like to get out and enjoy the views and go through Discovery Park, and especially along the boulevard. We like to take video, and we have some of those posted on our Instagram that we're sharing, because he's got a 360 GoPro that he'll put to his helmet. And so we can capture some pretty incredible, views of our gorgeous Magnolia. We are in a really special place, and we like to celebrate it and highlight that on like the social media and share it with people so they can get access to all this beauty.
It looked like a whole lot of fun when I saw the two of you, so keep it up.
It's so fun. Yeah, we have a blast. We like to get out and, go outdoors and enjoy some of our local restaurants. We love to go to Pink Salt and Mondello and wherever we can get outdoors, and we've just got such access to incredible cuisine, and we love to get takeout, and it's just fun to zip around our beautiful neighborhood. And I tell you, having these electric scooters, they really make the city so much more accessible. Yeah.
Good point. Well, keep enjoying.
It's a lot of fun.
So one of the things we're asking everybody too is COVID has been a game changer in a lot of ways. In your line of work, what have you noticed? How has it impacted? What changes have you had to make? That type of thing.
Yeah, so with work, that's an entirely different answer than my personal life and those kind of changes. I'll go with the personal. It has been a challenge to just stay close to home and keep the kids from, seeing everyone and all those activities. And my husband and I tend to enjoy traveling quite a bit. And so we're making those changes and sacrifices, but we've also had quite a bit positive come out of it. We've been able to be home and work on some projects around here, slow down the pace of our rapid lifestyle that we had. And I feel more settled right now than I typically do, as fast as we tend to run. And I feel like I'm just so grateful to have employment that I can successfully do from home. And with what's happening with the economy and mortgage rates, and since they are so low, I tend to be super busy right now. And so I guiltily am quite active in my work right now. And I know so many people are suffering, and that really is hard to hear as well. But I found myself busy and being of service with a lot of refinances right now. People are lowering their interest rates, and I've refied people that I just did their loan 7 months ago. They're that much lower that it financially still makes sense.
Wow.
So that's the work side. The challenges around work is, if you have been laid off and you can't take advantage, that's a disappointment. And if you've had reduced hours and you can't qualify right now, or maybe you're self-employed and you can't show the steady amount of income that you used to have, there are some challenges to work around, but if you still have good credit and you still are gainfully employed, it's really smart to be taking a look at it.
And one of the last things we like to ask is just what are you hopeful for when you look at the future? We've been through a lot the last few months, but what gives you hope looking forward?
The most hope is finding a cure so we can take the lessons from this time, which I think that from the people I speak with, they've taken the best they can out of this anyway, and reprioritize what was most important. And I hope that we can take this and move that forward in a good way. Could we be a little kinder to each other? Could we be a little more compassionate and understanding, and that we are all at this situation with the COVID, we're all vulnerable in one way or another, whether we're vulnerable in catching it and being sick ourselves in a significant way, whether that's having lasting ailments that are going with that, or whether we pass it on to someone else unknowingly and we have the burden of that. Can we possibly just get through this, get a cure, and just know that we're all in it together still?
Good point. So one thing I didn't cover before, but would love to have you share now, how do people find you? How do they connect with you if they want to, refinance or look at,
Mhm.
their ability to buy a new home? What are ways that they can reach out to you?
Let's see here. I think the best thing would probably be on Facebook. And I have facebook.com/home loans by Dani, Dani. And I'm Dani McDonough, and I'm on all the socials, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. That would be a great place to start, LinkedIn. And it's Dani McDonough. And it's linkedin.com/Dani McDonough, DaniMcDonoughh. Just like it's spelled there.
Awesome. Well, thank you for taking this time, Dani. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Thanks for taking the moment to highlight a small business owner. I really appreciate you all.
Absolutely. Thank you. Take care.
Right. Be well.
You too.